User agreement. Seems to be the same thing as Origin, CEA services, yada yada yada. Privacy cookie policies. Most likely because the main menu is in the website. Re-release our agreement. Fairly standard stuff, I think. Lady Objective. Welcome to the battlefield, Trelexia. Battlefield is a globally inclusive and diverse community where any race, gender, sex, orientation, religion, heritage, or country of origin is welcome. If you're joining us, that means you'll treat others as they would like to be treated, square up and play the objective together. We won't tolerate, as a typo, tolerate double L's, that's not right, who negatively disrupt or engage in harmful behavior towards others. Keeps things fair, be on the right side of the fight. If you see players breaking the rules, report them. Finally, I have been Adam since Battlefield 3 regarding actually trying to moderate the game. Doesn't seem to actually anything actually worked. Alright, pre-order, already did that. Social, do we have anyone social? Oh, he's actually playing. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hazard Zone is not available yet. Still not too sure what it is. Battlefield Portal will come later. Let's look at the options. No. Why did it randomly change resolution? Yeah, I'm not allowed to change it. Wonder how that looks on the recording. Probably not good. 1440, 240. Field of view is 9. Solution back online first. Let's get OBS back on the right monitor so I can actually see it. Now, this is just a recording. I'm just looking into it. I'm not sure I can play along because of my wrist. It really hurts. But I knew I would hate myself. I did actually just try out the game. Just give it a go. Let's see, do I actually have the... No, they don't have the max latency anymore. What do we want? Max fidelity? No, what is it called? Draw... Perf overlay, draw FPS. Draw FPS 1. It's up there. That's a fancier one. Dynamic resolution scale, no need. Reflects low latency. Piece responsiveness, since we're doing a high FPS, or low FPS because of the high settings, this would be good to have on. And also read somewhat that there are some performance issues. Future frame rendering. I suppose these two together might actually work. What did general say? We didn't even look at general. Camera shake amount. Oh, that's pretty good that you can change that. I have a friend who is really sensitive towards it. Shared usage data. Allow followers. Crossplay on and off. Got two separate ones. I'm not sure what that means. PC and Xbox maybe. Global controls. Inverted. Oh, what are they? Communication. Voice chat. Lower game audio. Now I'm gonna disable it. Especially since it says always on. That's not gonna be good for anyone involved. We want the network performance on. Let's see, always. Aim lead indicator. Oh. What the hell does that do? Suppose if you have a high ping or something. It's kind of weird. Interesting though. Show HUD, camera shake amount. Apparently that's in 2 places. I think the menus are a bit of a mess at the moment. Show kills made by everybody. Because, yeah. The thing about this is if you have the overview, the general focus on attention, or what's it called, then you can actually focus on the kill feed and what's going on in the battle. That way you can actually see, okay, my squad mate or my friend who I know whose name is was killed by this guy, and I can see his corpse. Okay, that guy's probably somewhere, but if I see him up in a kill feed being killed, that means he's no longer there. So that's good for the spatial awareness. Oh, display crosshair. Damage space shape. Yeah, we need that. Headshot color, kill color. I can't remember what I had this on in Battlefield 4 and 5. Armor hit. Oh. Kind of need a preview for this. Crosshair color. Minimap. Opacity. Rotate with view. Do I like that? I can't remember. I still can't remember. HUD icons. Probably need to turn these down a bit when I get into the game a bit more, because these have a tendency to just overlay wherever you need to aim or look, so people can hide in it. Fairly standard stuff. We got stereo surround. Ooh. I think I want to leave it auto because it doesn't really have a headphone setting, and it might actually try to simulate some surround sound. Let's see, headphones, 3D headphones. I'll try that. Audio background, hit indicator, default. There's only default off. Well, in world music, usually disable it after I played a bit. That's fine for now. There we have another voice chat thing. Controller schemes. Yeah, this is only for actual console controllers. On foot, holistic aim sensitivity. I did just read on mousesensitivity.com, a site that really tries to that tries to calculate your sensitivity based on all the games you've played, and it doesn't always feel right to me, but they do it based on calculations and not just well, this feels fine based on what I feel like. And so they probably have something to have it in, but it feels super weird when I set it up in, for example, my sensitivity in Battlefield 4 is perfect, Battlefield 1 as well. But if I use the same setting for PlayerUnknown's Battleground, PUBG, it just the zoom is just too intense. It just times it too many times, and I'm not sure if I'm using it wrong or what it is. All right, we want a toggle for solo sprint, or do we? Yeah, we want it. Double tap forward, don't need that. Sprint to walled over. Nah. What it could do is you could get stuck in an animation and you don't want that, or you could get triggered when you think you're too far away from the wall and it just randomly triggers, and you don't want that. Then you lose control of your character. Traverse sprint. Seems like a different step up from Travel Sprint, probably like in Modern Warfare. Solely weapon zoom. I love toggles. Oh, I hate this kind of menus. Which is the right one? Which is off, which is on? Because it kind of splits when you go over. Zoom keybind, steady scope. I need to hold that, so that should be on. So just zoom aim sensitivity. Again, these sliders are wrong. I saw a Twitter about it. Or deploy and parachute. Yeah. Quick throw grenades. Oh, game controller. Reload hints. Yeah, might as well keep it on. A lot of these. Yeah, we also have uniform soldier aiming. You can probably read there. That actually tries to improve your muscle memory based on the. Yeah, you can. Yeah, as I said, you could read it here, but it tries to actually set a specific sensitivity based on muscle memory. So it's a lot easier to learn the sensitivity, and it works out really well. At least that's why I feel like I'm fairly good at Battlefield 5, Battlefield in general, because I have this on, and it just feels consistent across everything: hip fire, ADS, aiming down sight, zooming in, and everything. I've not really been the best sniper. I'm decent. I'm not one that goes for headshots because I just am not. There was a time in my FPS gaming career where I figured, okay, aim for the chest. Recoil will make you get a headshot, or if recoil doesn't do that, and I can handle the recoil, then I'll just shoot at the chest, which is the biggest target. I usually also pretty much means a kill in the end. Um, I can't remember which game that was. Must have been one of the Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 2 maybe, where I just kind of trained that a lot. Um, so yeah, I'm not a good headshot hunter. Like for example, Shroud. If you notice on some of his streams, he's instantly going for the head, and he hits most of the time, which is impressive enough of itself. But if you're unsure about yourself, like I am apparently, chest shots are just more consistent. Coefficient that changes the value of it. I'll need to change all these mouse sensitivity things when they get the calculator up and running. You can change essentially everything. You have it up to 10 times zoom, but these should also be affected by uniform soldier aiming. Oh yeah, zoom transition sensitivity smoothing. This is also a really good point in when you play FPS games. When do you want the sensitivity for the zoomed in sensitivity to go to kick off essentially? When do you actually want that to happen? In this case, I usually would first enjoy it when I'm fully zoomed in or when the zoom in effect has finished. Otherwise, it just kind of throws me off because if you quickly have to unzoom, then you have the same effect. You have to wait until the effect ends and you are back into normal hip fire and everything. It's absolutely something you get used to eventually, but I just like it like that. Vehicles. Oh, tank. This is pretty good. I actually split these two because the way they usually do tanks is that a turret is heavier, so it has a lower sensitivity, feels a lot heavier. I'm not sure you can actually jinx it. Even upping the DPI would probably not give you a quicker tank turn rotation, tank turret turn, because there's probably some kind of limit to it, and that's obviously because of balance and some kind of realism, I suppose. Same thing with the on foot stuff, just the vehicles. Control tuning, don't need that. Mouse and keyboard, fairly flimsy. Mouse raw input on foot. There's even more stuff in here. I'm not sure if we're actually looking at the same thing. I think that was actually just controller. So I basically didn't change anything, but I said a lot of words. But it's the same thing as we see again. Oh, for some reason it's toggled on the controller, not here, by default. Oh, and we don't even have it the tank turret and the gunner aim sensitivity in here separate. Huh. I wonder why that is. I'm curious. Color blind, motion blur, camera shake amount. A lot of repeats in these menus. Binds. Well, standard. I haven't really changed those too much.